What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ matches and continuing on with that forgotten tournament, that lost tournament run that I had back in September that I'm only just now getting into. And this is the third video in this little multi-part series, I guess, of this run. And yeah, in the first video, we won our first match, and then we ended up actually losing, I believe, to Kelso. Then we went down to the losers bracket where we faced off against an opponent who, well, the second guy was BBXL. Who was our first opponent in the second video? Doesn't matter. What's important is that we won, and we continued to make our way through the loser bracket. And after defeating BBXL, who I believe was running Gogeta and UI Goku in one of his teams, and he swapped to like Baby and Teen Gohan and the base Goku, but it's neither here nor there. We ended up fighting Weeb Team Leader, who was running a team of Kid Buu, Videl, and UI Goku. And I'll be honest, upon seeing this person's team, I thought this was Mizi. I didn't know who Weeb Team Leader was prior to this, and even though they were in the losers bracket, and you typically would find Mizi in the winners bracket, it's not like he's, you know, untouchable or unbeatable. Mizi's human like the rest of us, and he can get caught slipping like anybody else. But yeah, I've never seen anybody play this team other than Mizi, so I thought maybe it would be him like on a Smurf account or something. And after fighting him, I quickly realized that it wasn't him. It just happened to be somebody else who was playing the same team. That being said, Kid Buu, Videl, UI Goku. I think UI Goku is a good fit for Videl on a team because he kind of makes up for some things that she's lacking, namely Reflect. But yeah, you see we're running our base Vegeta, Trunks, and 20-win team. Both of us have spent our sparking already. I definitely tried to walk out, and then so that jump heavy actually ended up crossing me up, and I got my dome piece clapped up. EX grabs in the combo, and yeah, this is actually another solid Videl player, and you don't really see too many of those lately. Matter of fact, wasn't the Videl, yeah, the first guy I fought in yesterday's video, wasn't he also a Videl player? And he was pretty solid too. He had some pretty dope combos, and it's always really cool to see Videl getting some play. I don't know how many of you guys have been around and watching me for that long. What a command grab! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't know how many of you guys have actually been around for that long, or have been watching the stream, the videos since you know last year, I guess almost 2 years at this point. But when Videl got revealed and announced for the game, I was actually really excited, and I played her a lot when she first came out, and I actually even thought about maining the character. And ultimately, I just decided I just wasn't good enough as a player to make her work, and quite frankly, she was just very weak. There were some things I really didn't like about her. And she's been buffed significantly since she's been released, and she's still lacking some areas, but very powerful in others. But for me right now, the big thing with Videl, and the reason why I don't play her as much as I would like to, even though I feel like I play her a decent amount, it's because she doesn't have a Reflect, man. And like, I know they've changed her dodge and they're getting her the ability to DP out of it, and she's got great mix, and they keep buffing her combos and her damage, and they made her counter a frame 1 finally. I mean, they did that several patches ago, but like, it didn't used to be. It's just the Reflect is just such an important tool, and I'm just not powerful enough as a player to really make do with her without it. I mean, I do, but I mean, as far as like making her like a main part of the squad, I'm just not strong enough. So I do commend anybody who plays Videl, especially if you're actually rather adept with her, because not that many people are. She's a pretty underplayed character, and understandably so. And she was never too popular. I actually remember when Sonic Fox, or when Videl first came out, Sonic Fox actually wanted to play Videl. It's funny because we were playing the exact same team. As you know, my staple show for so long was Bardock and Trunks, right? So anytime a character came along that released via DLC, or I decided to get interested in, I would just swap them out for my point character, which was 18. So I would just swap out 18 for, you know, Videl, or like Zamasu, or like I do it with Hit or Base Vegeta, you know what I'm saying? And even Android 21 for a while, because I've always wanted to play 21, and it's just in this season I finally figured out how. And the same thing goes with Base Vegeta, but I've given you guys that spiel a bunch of times. But yeah, the point is, Sonic Fox was also playing Videl, Bardock, and Trunks just like I was, and I was really excited about it because I was like, yo, Sonic Fox is playing the same team as me. I'm gonna learn so much tech, because even though they've played it for much shorter than I am, they're obviously a much more skilled and talented fighter, and yeah, I was just looking forward to seeing the stuff that they figured out, and I definitely was able to steal some tech and learn some things, but it didn't stick with the team for very long. It's a shame though, because their Videl was so sick, and they were really excited about her at first because like, yeah, she's a Skullgirls character, and they did some really cool stuff and figured out some things that other players hadn't as quickly. But yeah, like I said, just didn't stick with her for very long. I want to say that they played her for maybe a month or two before they ended up swapping teams again, but it was really sick watching Sonic Fox play Trunks too. That was I was so excited. I was having so much fun during that time. I was hoping so bad that they would stick with that team, but in the end, maybe it just wasn't powerful enough for their liking, or it just didn't fit their playstyle. That being said, though, getting back to actual commentary of the match itself at hand, you'd see that Videl actually did last quite a bit, and we were down to just our anchor Android 21, but we were actually managing to pull off this comeback. Took out the Videl, took out the Kid Buu, and now it's just Android 21 versus UI Goku. Hit with the staircase combo into the, from the light light with staircase block string from the light line to the JH, and they just didn't block their dome piece. Vanish, boom, boom, boom. keep it super simple into a level 3, and that just might be enough to get her done, boys and girls. That just might be enough to get her done. Except it's not quite. The reflect on wake up. I should have vanished there. Trying to lay him out with 2S. I need just the slightest touch here to win the game, but then again, if they get any touch and they convert it into a vanish combo, that would be an L for us. But we do actually manage to finally connect with the key blast because I tried to do a layer, and that looked like it was medium layered, had a bit of a startup to it, and we managed to pull off the comeback with Android 21. And again, you know, this happened to me in the last video. I want to say where an Android 21 player pulled off the 3v1 comeback. I've done it multiple times myself, and I've seen it happen multiple times, so I will never count out 21, and you should never count out my 21. Very powerful character, really great at the anchor spot. That being said, we take the first game after that comeback, and we go into the second game against Weeb Team Leader, and the air-to-air with base Vegeta's feels so good. Base Vegeta's jump light, I don't know what it is, man, but it feels really good. It feels pretty good. It feels definitely a lot better than, like, Android 18's. Android 18's jump light actually isn't even that bad, and they buffed it and made it a bit better because it was pretty bad, but, I don't know, base Vegeta, Android 21... Bardox isn't bad, but I don't like it as much as base Vegeta's. Yeah, base Vegeta's in 21's out of all the characters I play feel the best. I like hits a lot too. I like hits jump light because it's actually just, that's crazy good range. It just has really good range on it. Anyway, back to the match. You see this Videl has actually got us at the corner right now, going for some pressure, and actually catching with the 2M, and I'm not sure why I stood up there. But, oh wait, you know what? I should actually learn this route. That doesn't look too complicated. I've seen Mizi do that before, but that's a really good 2H route for Videl in the corner. That may or may not even be optimal, but that doesn't look too complicated. I should definitely learn it. But big damage there, and down goes my base Vegeta. Brings in the Kid Buu off the DHC. And yeah, Buu Ball in neutral. I super dash plus assist. Didn't think they were actually going to get caught by that, but it's okay. We find the hit confirmed. Boom, boom. EX flip. So I spend all 4 bars here, level 1 into level 3. I do spend the bar for the damage. This isn't going to be enough to kill, because Android 21's level 3 isn't that powerful. They buffed it a bit. I mean, it's powerful in the sense that, like, you know, you get the steals and you get the good Oki and you know, you get the good knockdown and everything, but it's just not super high damaging. And it used to be even lower damaging. You also recover a tiny bit of health with it as well. Oh, the jump back after the 6M actually get the hit. I don't know why I 2H there, but it's fine. But yeah, they actually buffed the damage on it. I don't remember which patch, but several patches ago, because it used to do even less. But yeah, it's a really good level 3, just not the highest damaging one. And I didn't confirm off that orb, that sucks. I was a decent amount of hit stun, and I really should have got that. And speaking of confirming, I get the hit on the jump in, but didn't confirm that either, and I actually find the hit again with the reset off of a Dragon Rush. And that vanish, I kind of messed up. I wanted the... Because Trunks level 2 probably would have been enough to kill. We actually take the Dragon Rush, good shit. Ooh, the EX Orb, let's go. Okay, look at me actually confirming off EX Orb. I'll never forget the tournament where I had to come back and I choked it because I didn't confirm off EX Orb because I'm fucking scrub. Anyway, it's fine. Another jump on the Dragon Rush, another connect with the overhead. It's gonna be us punishing Videl for that. But yeah, 21 definitely came in the game and just kind of took over. Base Vegeta went down and 21 was like, stand aside, I've got this. And I think I just titled the last video, she might be the best in the game. And you know what? People seem to think that I try to downplay my characters, or that I don't acknowledge my characters as being as good as they are, or like some of you are weirdos who think that you can't talk about how strong another character is if you play a good character, but I say it pretty much every time that Base Vegeta and 21 are both characters who are contenders for the best in the game. Like, I say that all the time, but some people are just really dumb and apparently deaf and just don't listen, but it is what it is. That being said, yeah, 21's still in complete control of everything. I mean, Videl's got a lot of bar, but no sparking. With the right starter, we could kill here if we get like a medium start. We got 3 bars, and we probably end up building a 4th. But yeah, they actually get the knockdown here off of a level 3. So I'm in a situation where I kind of have to guess a tiny little bit. So I'm probably just going to spend my spark. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with it, but they actually do manage to bait my spark and hit me with a DP, but didn't really get a whole lot off of it. That was a random little sequence. I don't know what was going through my mind there. But 5 bits into Masenko, I didn't expect them to get caught by that. I wanted to go for a rejump there, but it was just a bit too high, and I don't think I would have been able to pull it off properly. So we were close to being able to kill there. Didn't get the assist back in time, didn't have enough bar for a super, but it's fine. Hit it with the media change in future, called the assist behind me just in case, and that is us taking things 2-0 over Weeb Team Leader. Like I said, going into this, I thought that potentially this could have been Mizi, because again, this is just one of those teams I've seen Mizi play a lot. Granted, I think right now Mizi's actually playing Gogeta, Videl, Kid Buu, something like that? Or Gogeta and Videl, Broly? No, Gogeta, Videl, Broly, I think is the team Mizi's been playing lately. But yeah, after fighting this person, I was like, oh yeah, that's clearly just actually somebody else is playing a similar team. But yeah, like I said, that's us taking things 2-0, and I'll be back with the next set. Oh boy, boy, oh boy. And so, after a pretty respectable losers run, we found ourselves matched up against Double L in top 16 of the loser side of the brackets. Running a team of wait, I forget the order. It was UI Goku Point, but UI Goku, Piccolo, and Super Baby. Now, you might have heard me mention before that I have been struggling a lot. Oh, it's Baby with UI Goku and Piccolo. You might have heard me mention before that I've been struggling a lot against Super Baby as a character. And well, yeah, this team's neutral. So here's the thing, right? I, as a player, don't think I have that great neutral. Other people tell me otherwise. I've never thought my neutral was that strong, right? On top of that, I don't think my team in general is that great at neutral control. On top of that, I also feel like Double L as a player has great neutral, or at least better than mine. And on top of that, I feel like his team's neutral is ridiculous. Between Point Baby with all the Ki Blast pressure and the 6H and everything, and then you have UI Goku with the beam. I think he's playing beam. And then Piccolo A assist. It's just... yeah, it's just, bruh. What you're about to witness, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't even care about spoiling it. It's just a beatdown. It's just, oh, he's playing C assist. It's just a slaughter. It is just brutal. It's hard to watch. And if you've seen one of the recent tournaments I entered, you saw that I faced off against Double L on loser side of the bracket in top 8, I believe in NLBC, where I ended up getting 7th place because I lost to Double L the very first round of top 8. Yeah, it was this fight that made me realize I don't know what to do against Baby. Like, this, bro, like, everything he's doing is working. Everything he's doing is working. I've spent my sparking already. Trunks is dying. I am getting looped. There are Ki Blasts everywhere. I can't see shit. Piccolo A assist, 6H to bring into the UI Goku. That was kind of sick. I ain't even gonna lie. Just, what's happening? What is happening? Double L is such a sick player, bro. Like, out. And then he does shit like that. Like, round start level 3 after calling the pick. Like, I don't. He's an enigma. Nice tech on the Dragon Rush. He is actually an enigma. Or as Yipes and Chris Matrix like to call him, he's a YOP. A UOP. An unorganized player. But man, it may not make sense to us, but it doesn't make sense to him. And here's the thing, right? Wow, what a good 2H on the guard cancel. He's one of those players who, like, at first it might seem really random, but to me it always feels like he knows what's going on. Like, in his head, he knows what he's doing, and he knows what he wants to be doing and shit. And like, you're just like, he makes decisions that make you question whether or not he knows what he's doing. But then you watch him play, it's like, well, he clearly does. Because, like, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. And I'm not going to pretend to fully understand, because I don't. Because Double L is an enigma. What goes on in his brain, I'll never really truly know. But, like, you watch him play the game, and you just can't help but be, like, impressed. Like, bye base Vegeta. I'm just getting steamrolled like crazy, bro, between UI and then again, like, raw level 3 round start, but then calls Baby assist behind, and then the Piccolo. Look, man, for everything he does that's Galaxy Brain, he does another thing that seems Peanut Brain, but then he does stuff like that where he baits the fuck out of me and I die for it. So, yeah. Yeah. Level 1. Level 1, and game 1 goes to Double L. Now, I actually remember June. I was talking to June throughout my tournament run. And, you know, he's one of my sparring partners, and he gives me, you know, tips and tricks and advice here and there, and like we exchange ideas, and like we train stuff together sometimes. And you know, he's somebody who's had his fair share of run-ins with Double L, and after giving it some thought and talking, it pretty much came down to, like, yeah, bro, I don't fucking know. He just, I mentioned this before, but I feel like Double L is literally like my antithesis. Like, I feel like him as a player and his style is just a straight up counter to me. Like, it's just something that I don't understand, and something that is very hard for me to adapt to. You can see I took some time there to just kind of like breathe for a second, think about what happened, but just trying to like maintain my composure. But it's not even like I wasn't composed during this. It's not like I was tilted. It's not like I was, you know, playing particularly poorly. It's just, he's just better. He's just a lot better. Nice stagger pressure there, catching with the counter hit, big damage. That combo was sick. Maybe he's such a sick character. I should play him more. He's not really my style of character, but like whenever I watch him play, especially by somebody as skilled as Double, I'm just like, man, this character's so dope. And yeah, I don't even know what happened. I got reset, I guess. I'm not sure. But what I do know is Vegeta is dying. Vegeta is dying. Look at these combos. Okay, that he dropped it, but like even still. And like the worst part about it is that like you want a super dash, right? Especially in the neutral against Baby, but like you can't because he's incorporating the 6H, and then you also have the UI Goku C assist to worry about. And like even more so you want a super dash because of Piccolo assist, right? But it's just like, I feel like, and also not only can you not really 6H like you, or super dash like you'd want to because of 6H, but also Double L as a player is really good at 2Hing people and reacting to super dash. And I've seen it time and time again how he baits people, and I got hard red there. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I've seen, yo, bro, look at this nonsense. This is insane. I've seen Double L's reactions and how he baits people into super dashing and how he just punishes them relentlessly with 2H. So I didn't really want to give it to him for free. And, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I look pretty free anyway. I look pretty free. And let's face it, I am pretty free. I'm pretty free. Free 99, as it were. I'm just like, bro, I'm just like trying to kind of play lane because I don't want to get in too close, but at the same time, like if I don't get in close, and I finally get a hit, and then I finally get a hit and then drop the dash jump and then get 2H for my troubles. And I set up sparking. He's not going to build enough bar here to be able to kill, but it's like, oh wait, or does he? This combo's doing more damage than I remember. Did I get TOD here? No, he dropped it. It was a TOD, but he dropped it. Oh my god, he built so much meter. Like, look at this, bro. Bro, look at the neutral. He's so good. Like, even looking back at this, like, I can't even be mad. I'm just like, man. Double L's ridiculous. Like, I didn't even have a whole lot to comment on because I'm just like watching it back just kind of in awe. And it's like, Double L is a phenomenal player, right? Don't get me wrong. But I have fought and beaten players who a lot of people would say are better than him or at least can hang with him, right? But when I fight Double L, it's so one-sided. Like I said, it's just, his playstyle just counters me very well. He just counters me very well, I would say. On top of him just being better in general, like I said, I don't ever want it to get misconstrued that I just don't think he's straight up better because he is. But I also feel like his playstyle plays a big factor in it. Because, like, you know, I'll play against Coach Steve, Pred, Nitro, and obviously I'm not as good as Pred, Nitro, or Coach Steve, but like I'll play against those guys, right? And I can take games off them, or at least hold my own to a decent amount. But like these last few months, whenever I fight Double L, it's just a mollywop. He just destroys me. And so thus ended my tournament run. I believe I ended up getting 13th place this event, 13th place this City Mayhem. So yeah, glad we finally got that covered though. I don't really have too much else to say. There's another City Mayhem event on PlayStation on Wednesday. Today's Monday, so yeah, on Wednesday I will be entering that, and I believe MLBC is on Thursday, so I'll probably enter that as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you guys are as well. Also, I want to get some more Demon Slayer back up on the channel, maybe some more Guilty Gear. But yeah, more ranked coming to the channel as well. I don't want you guys to think I'm not doing ranked, but I'm just all over the place right now with what I'm gonna do. Oh, also, by the way, I have some other, well, I guess you'll see it when I see it. I got some other videos that aren't gaming videos that are coming out soon, but you'll see those when you see those. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my beatdown, or me getting beat down. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all lots of content when I bring you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have for today. And remember, nothing can happen to you swim the bad. Later.